Hey, what's up everybody? So it is just me today and I am just going to give a tip on how to do a really quick updo style. I do this all the time whether I'm going to work or going out. It's a really easy way to style your hair and have something fun and different. So as you can see, I have my hair curled. And I do that with a larger curling iron. I just kind of spiral curl everything, larger sections. And I don't typically put any product in my hair. Everyone is so used to saying load on the hairspray. If you load on the hairspray, it just makes it really frizzy. So I'll add product, of course, but this is just natural with nothing in it, quick. Honestly, when I did this, my hair was probably damp. Problems of a mom. So alright, what you're going to do is, typically I start with a braid, which is kind of harder to do on yourself. So if you don't know how to do a braid on yourself, totally fine. You don't necessarily have to do that. You can just twist the hair and bring it off to the side. But I have these short pieces and I also have extensions. So the braid just keeps the short pieces in. But again, you can twist it and it looks just as good. So I am going to go ahead and do my braid. And spinning back around. Alright, so I have my braid. I'm over in the corner. This is where it gets a little tricky, and sometimes if it's like twisted and stuff, it looks pretty cool. So you really can't mess it up too much, but you just want to start then to bring your braid forward. And I actually usually just grab more chunks of hair to make the braid thicker. Cool little trick, you can leave this out, leave your front pieces out if you have the short layers. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. So if you don't know how to braid your own hair, that's totally fine. Again, you can twist it and then you're gonna secure it with bobby pins. So when you're securing your twist with bobby pins, you're going to want to like open up your bobby pin a little bit. Bing. And then go where you're going to pin and kind of push up and then in. That's just going to help secure it a little bit better, and then it also helps hide the pin a little bit. And this is a little harder when you have a lot of hair. If you have short hair, I actually do this style a lot when I have short hair. So this is my natural length, and when I do this style, I literally just kind of pin and then pull these up and pin and I'm done. But because I have a lot more hair now because of my extensions, it's a little harder. But you guys will get the idea. Alright, so my back is done. And then coming around to the front, you can either leave it like this. You might want to hide your bobby pins, or keep going, which is what I do. So next, really it's just, this is really long, so you're just going to kind of take pieces and loosely grab it and start to pin. Pin at random. When you go and pin at random though, you got to make sure, like you see how much hair is in that and how well it's holding. You have to make sure that you're really pinning right at the base of the scalp. So you're definitely going to feel this. It might hurt a little bit, but as you add more support to it, it shouldn't hurt. But you definitely want to feel it at the scalp. It's really the only way to make sure that it's secure. Everyone likes these loose styles, and if it's not secure, it's going to fall out. So I literally just kind of grab pieces. I like to wrap some hair around the bobby pin. and pin in. Ooh, it's looking a little crazy. So because I have a ton of hair, my bun's gonna be, oh, it's falling. My bun's gonna be a little bigger. So I'm literally just kind of pulling stuff towards the scalp and pinning. So you want to leave your loose ends, your loose curls out, because that's going to make the style look a little prettier instead of just like a hot mess, just bunched up. And I leave this out because this gives me something to work with in the front to kind of fill the space. So this is a little heavy, so I'll bring some of that in. I literally just feel around. As you can see, I have no mirror. I'm going just solely off of my video here. But I just kind of feel around any loose pieces. See, my curls are from very early this morning. So again, I'm just kind of bunching some stuff up. So this is slowly turning into something cute. I personally, like, a lot of the popular styles right now have pieces hanging. Now, the only problem with that is that it can look like that your hair is falling out, and it certainly could fall out. So I personally like to secure everything, but you can still secure it loosely. And the thing is like when you start your updo, you want to, I have like no makeup on, so sorry. You want to make sure that you secure it at the base first, because if you don't have a good foundation, it is not going to work. And then as you have your foundation secure, as you can see, my foundation is pretty secure, then you go in and you pin up the rest, and you can pin up the rest. You don't have to pin it up at the root because your foundation is already secure. So you can pin to other hair in your bun. I do a lot of like curving and twisting. So we gotta get these little guys. Sometimes there's some random ones. The random skinny ones are kind of ugly. So wrap it around this bobby pin and get rid of it. Alright. So typically I might like re-curl this so it looks a little bit better, but I don't have a curling iron. So you can leave it loose, or you can pin it a little bit, or if you have a cute clip, there we go. That works. Alright guys, so this is my updo. And then you can finish off with a little bit of spray. Again, I don't really use a lot of sprays on my own hair, but you see all these guys? Yes, this is what happens when you're white blonde like I am. So, a little bit of spray. That will help that. Don't use a hard hold hairspray. Use a, my favorite is Moroccan oil. They have a flexible hold, and this is actually medium, but it's weightless, not sticky. You don't want anything really tacky. So this is kind of like your working hairspray that if you were to use hairspray, say if your hair doesn't hold a curl really well, you can use this before you go and spray. With that being said, little hairstylist tip. If you have oily hair or fine hair, this stuff will kind of make it too slick. So you want to use something a little rougher. That's where I go into my helmet head. This just gives a little grit to the hair, so this will actually help fine hair better when you're trying to do a style that holds a curl. So if you pin this properly, it doesn't matter if you hold a curl or not. It's going to hold for you because the pins are going to support it and you're not going to have that issue. Alright, so we do a little bit more spray, finish it up. Alright, I know I just made that look super easy, but with practice, because I'm a hairdresser, you'll get it right too. But that is my little tutorial today, so here's my updo. And there's the back. So, okay, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll try to think of more things to keep showing you guys. Bye.